Welcome and thank you so much for joining me today. So we are going to be looking at a unit circle in regards to trigonometry. So if we remember, we're using triangle to find the circumference of a circle because it helps us find the points. So that's why we're looking at a circle today. So to start off, if we're thinking about degrees, we always start at 0 and we go around until we get to 360. So if we're thinking about these four quadrants, we always start with our first one here. Just like as we're going around, this will be our second quadrant. Our third quadrant. And our fourth quadrant. Now, to really understand if it's a positive or negative in these areas, we need to really understand how do we work things out. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a triangle, and to start off, I'm just going to have a triangle with a radius of 1. Now, if I'm thinking about my understanding of trigonometry, we're just going to look at sine today. So we know sine equals opposite over hypotenuse, and cosine equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Now, if I'm thinking about what does opposite mean? Opposite is this here. So that is our y-axis. So I can change that to y. Hypotenuse is 1. What's y divided by 1? Well, it's just y. Let's have a look at this. So that's just y. Cos alpha is adjacent, which is x-axis, over hypotenuse, which is 1. So x divided by 1 is x. So that tells me that sine is our y, sine alpha, and we have cos x, cos alpha is our x. So this really helps us with our understanding. So our x is positive, our sine is positive. So cosine is positive, sine is positive. So our sine here in quadrant 2 is y, and that's positive. So sine is positive, cosine is our x, and cosine is negative. You getting my drift? Quadrant 3. Well, both x and y, cosine and sine, are both negative. So sine is negative, cosine is negative. And in quadrant 4, our x, which is cos, is positive. And our y, which is sine, is negative. And that is how we think of our four quadrants, and we think of them in terms of x and y. I really hope that helps you understand why our four quadrants and whether sine and cos is negative or positive.